Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. In today's game, playing some victorious Sivir in the bot lane here. Patch 5.24, still the preseason for Season 6. Let's get ourselves here the Doran's Blade, 1 health potion, and the Warning Tree, and head onto the lane. Look at the teams here today, guys. We have Bonus Gladius playing as our Kazakhs in the jungle, Welk playing that Lulu mid, Interrogation playing the Thresh support, and then Yoshi Frost playing his GP in the top lane. It's looking like we're against the dual lane of, I guess, MF and Morgana, and I guess we have some Riot employees on the opposite team. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know if there's like some sort of a thing that sets it up so that only Riot employees can put Riot in their name. But if that was the case, then well, there you go. But it looks like a bit of an invade going on there. And someone's gotten found. I want to go and place that ward, but I know if I do, I might get stunned by a Nivea because I don't have Spell Shield just yet. And I don't want to get Spell Shield just for that situation, so I'll just stand here, hold my ground. And actually, maybe I shouldn't because I might get flanked, so maybe I'll just go around. Okay, Nivea's not there. We just saw her cross in front of Lulu's vision, so maybe I'll sneak a ward over the corner instead. But yeah, it looks like they have the GP top as well. The mirror match going on there. A Zac in the jungle here, a Nivea in the mid lane, then again, like I said, the MF Morgana dual lane. And yeah, I think it's 2 Riot employees, if at all. Because like I said, it's possible, however unlikely, that they're just people who have Riot in their name, but aren't Riot employees. But I don't know exactly how that's all worked out, so if someone knows, feel free to let me know. But hopefully the chat won't become entirely that. This happens quite frequently. They'll ask a question, and then within the first 4 or 5 comments, someone answers it, but I still get like a couple dozen comments answer the same questions already been answered. I mean, I appreciate it, but it's kind of funny. But regardless, let's just go ahead here and chill. Hopefully Thresh can get the first minion. Yes, he will. Nice. I'll get this one here. Never mind, he will. That's fine. As long as he doesn't miss them and make me miss them, like, it's totally fine, you know what I mean? Don't really care who gets what as long as we get it. And Morgana bind there is going to go a little bit wide, so it's going to give us some leeway to harass. Nice damage come out there. Get some damage there onto MF as well. And I think I'm just going to let the lane reset because I don't want to take extra minion aggro for no reason. Grab this minion here, get the next one if I can. My attack speed was not good enough, unfortunately. That's okay. I probably could have picked that way to get them both, but that's fine. We are almost approaching level 2 though, we're about halfway. And I thought that was out of range, and luckily it was. I kind of walked right into it, but luckily I was just the peak of its range. And yeah, they're shoving us in a little bit more than we're shoving them in, so I should probably balance that out again. And whoops, yeah, messed that one up. But we have level 2 now. So 7 to her 5. So we have the edge, and that's going to hurt. And she's going for really weird binds here when we're in a very safe spot, so I'm not sure why she's doing that. I'm just going to queue the wave here, get some minions that were kind of low on the backside, not to mention also slightly reset the wave, because it is getting quite pushed up, and I don't like that. I like to keep it at least more or less centered. The wave gets too pushed like this, I don't really like it, because now, look what we have to do now. Now we have to back off, because we have no cover for Morgana skill shots, and I hate not having cover. I like having minions as cover for that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and slightly reset it here. And can this please? Oh, I hate that. I hate when siege minions get to that perfect amount of HP that you just can't get it. Unless the support helps you a little bit, it's very difficult to. And with Thresh having, yeah, his Flay fully stacked, it would have made it very difficult. And hold on, we might have something here. At least some free damage onto Morgana. And MF a little bit as well. Because, yeah, it's going to bounce a little bit. But still, that was a fairly unfavorable trade, but still manageable. And Thresh messed up that one, and I messed up that one because my auto attack was already live, so I guess it coded itself to go someone else. That sucks. And ooh, spell shield in that one in the nick of time. I did not see that. I didn't think it was actually going to hit me, and the next thing I realized, it's like next to me, like, oh shit. So, yeah, panic, spell shield that one. But one thing that's actually very good about this lane, though, is both me and Thresh have very healthy mana pools, whereas MF is very low on mana from all the harass she's been dishing our way. Morgana still has a lot of mana. I thought my spell shield was up. I was going to tank that, then I realized it wasn't. My bad there. Still good, though. But I want to break MF's passive here if I can, but my range is unfortunately too short for me to approach her just yet. Can I get her? Nope. The hook going a little bit wide there. The bind coming in. My spell shield's going to block that and give me a nice amount of mana. If you use your spell shield, it has no mana cost, but if you block a spell, you replenish, I think, 80 at rank 1. So it's a lot of mana. I mean, that's more mana than your Q cost, for example. So that's pretty good. And your Q ends up costing, I think, 110 max rank, but starts off at 70. So I think it goes up by like 10 mana per rank or something like that. But yeah, MF's out of mana here. So this is definitely a very good situation for us to fight in. Spell should coming in here. And the Ignite coming out as well. Alright, I mean, we got some summoners out of them. It wasn't a great fight by any means, but it managed to get summoners out of MF. I'm pretty sure she used her heal there, and Morgana flashed. So, not bad. Definitely not bad for us. And I still have my heal available in case Thresh got super low, so we were safe. Another hook coming in onto Morgana. This is very good. That should be the kill down to Morgana. And I'll heal up Thresh here. And can we continue to pursue more MF? It looks like we possibly get some more damage on her. One more auto. Yeah, there we go. And I think because she's next to the turret here, I might just... Ooh, never mind. I got minion blocked a little bit more than I expected. And I also thought my Q would do a little bit more damage than that, but that's okay. Next time, I mean, she's next to the turret again. Never, against someone like Sivir, never go next to the turret like that, because that can get you killed. Or that. That also works. But yeah, if you put yourself next to the turret, you have a choice of going forward or backwards. You can't go side to side. And with that, because my skill shot's a straight line kind of skill shot that goes back and forth, kind of like a yo-yo, I mean, there's no dodging that. There's only getting out of its range. There's no sidestepping it, which is normally the best way to dodge something anyways, is to sidestep. And I'm actually going to shove this in, because I want MF to miss as much as humanly possible. I am putting myself at risk of possibly getting ganked and dying, but I have Flash, I have Spell Shield, so there is some counterplay available for me, if need be. Can I get this? I can. Alright, I should be able to get most of these. Yeah. So yeah, 41 minions. Not bad here. MF's only at 28. Wait, did Thresh die? I did not see Thresh die. My bad. I thought he lived. I guess I completely spaced on that, but that's still, it's still fine for us. MF got a kill. So be it. We have 1900 gold here. We'll get ourselves, I'm thinking boots makes more sense. Oh no, sorry. I said boots, I meant longsword. I was gonna get boots, but yeah, no, longsword probably makes more sense because we're just farming, right? We're just fighting a little bit back and forth. We are gonna have our ult soon, not to mention we also have our passive. So I don't think move speed is a very valuable stat for us just yet. Thresh sent us up with a very nice lantern here as well. Alright, but yeah, good start for us. Better farm than MF by a decent margin. You can kind of see we're running Thunderlords right now, and that's because on this patch, it's literally Thunderlords or go home, unless your champion is like specifically built for that mastery. I mean, Nivea's Deathfire, it's really good on her. Monostone's pretty damn good on Thresh, but you could go with a different one if you want to. I don't know, like there's a few options for a lot of champions, but Thunderlords is like the go-to if you don't know better, and even if you do know better, in most cases it's still the best. It's kind of funny that way. Like even on 80 carries where it's not meant for them at all, they're meant to be, auto attack dependent, so Warlord's Bloodlust or Fever Battle were meant for 80 carries, and yet pretty much everybody runs Thunderlords on this patch. But going forward though, I think Warlords or Fever Battle, once those get buffed, if not Thunderlords get nerfed, would be the new meta thing to do. Because, yeah, I don't think Riot's going to leave it all season long that Thunderlords is, like, the best mastery that everybody has. I think it's highly unlikely that's going to happen, so. I don't think it's going to be like Flash 2.0 where everyone has it. I think it's going to be a bit more unique than that. But as you can see, though, because of how well we've been doing them to this lane early on, with those fights going the way they were, we can pretty easily here just sit back and farm, relax, and if they ever come close enough, we toss some abilities their way to, again, assert our dominance once again. And I'm kind of hoping they toss some skill shots at me, like the bind or something like that, because if they do, I can always just spell shield that, and now that pressure is gone. They have 0 CC to work with, except for the MF, Make It Rain, which isn't really a hell of a whole lot. And there's some nice damage, and the Thunderlords proc onto Morgana. Nice stuff there. I'll pop a Biscuit as well, just to keep myself healthy. And I'm just going to ward this real quick, because Thresh didn't just yet. And he's out of wards, so fair enough. I don't mind pitching in when need be. But normally, letting the support do it is the way to go. But if you have wards available and the support has a space in their vision control, then yeah, fill it in. And if they don't have any wards left, then yeah, again, just fill it in. That's what she said. Anyways, still farming here, harassing these guys when we can safely. Unfortunately, the W will bounce off the turret and hit champions, so you gotta be careful about doing that, because I just took a tower shot for that exact reason. Can I step out MF? Yes, I can. Nice damage going on there. But I gotta keep in mind the mana usage here. I'm just calling my ult here, and hopefully we can cut these guys out. 15 seconds on my flash, or not my flash, my heal, so Thresh is likely dead. Actually, he managed to get a kill there onto MF. But hold on, I'm getting ganked. I might have to flash here. Yeah, I have to flash. If I didn't flash, I would have gotten hit by that skill shot, if not walked back into Morgana and Zac. And, Zac's low, but he has passive, so that's not going to get me anywhere, so we have to flash. But that is A-okay. Thank you for the mana. Some people just don't learn. I mean, then again, one of these times, maybe I'll not block that spell shield. I think there's been a few instances where I didn't block it when I had spell shield available. But most of the time, if it's going to be that far away, I have time to react. And I will react in time, normally, to those binds. It looks like Lulu picked up the kill there onto Nivea. I'm kind of mid, because there's literally nothing else for me to do. In fact, even if I go mid, there's nothing for me to do. I'm just going to go back. Wait, actually, hold on. Scuttle Crab, never mind. If Scuttle Crab has 800 health, that normally means it's never been taken. And if it's never been taken, then it's normally very easy to take and basically free gold. It's still pretty squishy, but with 1500 HP, it would take me a little bit too long to really be a worthwhile investment of time. I'd rather just go back to base and get items. And I have no idea whose pink ward that is. It's probably not mine, because I don't remember buying a pink ward, but I'm not going to worry about it for the time being. I'll probably get a pink ward later on once I can guarantee that it's not mine. I really hate this now, because you can't see whose it is. They used to be able to, but not anymore. I read a comment saying that if I had my teammates not aligned right here, I'd be able to see whose it is, but I don't see how that is a factor at all, but apparently it is. I mean, I've read a comment saying that, and comment section always knows best. Often my comment section does know best, to be honest with you. I'm not being sarcastic entirely about that. There are some comments I get who I think any YouTuber will recognize this as well, that there are some comments that are like, what did I just read? But most of you guys are pretty damn smart, and I do like you guys for that. Love you guys for that, actually. And hopefully Thresh can get this. Oh, and he messed up. That's okay. Shit happens. I mean, I think at least he had the right idea. I don't think you can Spell Shield make it rain, because it's not an instantaneous damage source. It's more of, or an instantaneous CC source. It's like damage over time. And I don't think you can block dots. And, alright. That was a little bit weird. Can get over to me. I'm trying to heal him here. Can we just pop the ult? Alright, looks like we're probably dead here, because Zach's camping the fuck out of us. I don't have a Spell Shield anymore either, so hope I can get away. I mean, I'm fast enough, so it looks like I did get away. Don't walk away from me when I'm trying to ult you and heal you. He was walking away from me for some reason. I think what he was trying to do was trying to place a lantern, then kind of leave and go to safety and have me lantern over towards him. But I don't remember the lantern being anywhere near me, so maybe I was spacing on that. That's very, very possible. But yeah, I didn't see it. Anyways, let's just head back to lane here. We lost out on Thresh's life, unfortunately. But, I mean, we still have a decent CS lead over this MF, sitting at 86 here, while being ganked constantly at almost 12 minutes. So it's not too shabby in that department. We haven't died yet, although we are out summoners. So next time Zach comes down, if I don't block that knock up especially, I'm probably dead. Luckily, every time he's done, I've seen the shadow, and I've spell shielded that, so that's good. Whenever you're playing against a Zach, a very good thing to do is instead of looking at Zach himself, look specifically for the shadow. The shadow will always tell the truth of where he's going to land. Don't look at Zach, because there's a lot of bugs and a lot of visual confusion whenever you look directly at Zach of where he's actually going. And this MF, unfortunately, just going to get completely raped by me and Thresh here. 100 to 0, pretty much. And I'm sorry, I shouldn't say the word rape. That's a very sensitive subject, but it was pretty close to that. I think it's fair to say. Anyways, let's go ahead and get our pink ward down, though, because Thresh's is gone. And also, I think we could end the laning phase bottom lane. We very easily could. Thresh getting the hook here, going for the dive. Let's just kill the Morgana. I think you're definitely a goner. But Thresh getting binded up. Likely will die here. One more tower shot will do it. Yep. The GP ult coming in as well, so that's actually not too bad. Because, yes, Thresh died, and that's bad, but we used a lot of their resources to make that happen. So, not bad. Now let's let the Q clean up. Oh, I guess it's not as strong as I thought. I thought it was that last one there. I'll pop one potion, though, and go ahead and shove this in. But yeah, as you can see, though, here, as far as our build goes, I've kind of touched on it a little bit, but not in great depth. We are going with the Essence Fever first. You can kind of see our mana pool is consistently low, and relying on blocking spells isn't the best way to use your mana safely, and hold on to your spells is not a good option either, because of how big of an impact they have on the game. So, Essence Fever, getting a lot of crit, and having that item is pretty much the best way to go, so I will be going with that. And that'll give me, of course, the base stats of crits, damage, and a bit of extra CDR, and I'll probably be building probably the Rapid Fire Cannon second, because the Rapid Fire Cannon will not only increase our range when the actives or the passives available and gives a bit of extra burst, but the base stats are great for it, and we'll add on to the CDR and crit. They have the Essence Fever and all that, so great stuff there. Get ourselves that Essence Fever. Let's also work towards the... Okay, I don't know why this is recommended. That's weird. Because, it's the Zeal items, and pretty much all the Zeal items are pretty damn good on Sivir. Even Triforce can be considered. But the best three, I think, of all the Zeal items would definitely be the trifecta of Rapid Fire Cannon, Shiv, and Phantom Dancer. Actually, no, sorry, not Phantom Dancer, Runance. These three here, these reddish and yellowish ones, are all pretty good. These two can also work, it's just not as good. And I didn't realize Thresh was doing this, I was looking away. Whoops. But we'll still get the Raptors, or not the Raptors, the Golems here, so that's good. But yeah, those three are all pretty good. I would say the Rapid Fire Cannon is the best because it gives you a bit extra range and burst. Two things Sivir could use probably the most of. Wave Clear can be used as well with the Shiv, but it's not really necessary. And you already have so much AoE and Wave Clear from this, you don't really need Runeans either. And that MF shot did so much damage. Was that a crit? I think it probably was. Because I know the damage goes higher if it kills the unit then jumps off and hits me. But still, that was pretty insane damage. I feel like she might have gotten a crit. It's very possible she did. Regardless though, Thresh going in here. The Make It Rain and the Bullet Time coming in, but will it be enough? I think we're just going to hang out. I'll go ahead and just take this out. I'm going to get some extra life still off it because I'm a little bit low. I could use my potion, but instead I'll use this because it's right here in front of me, so I may as well. Give me gold. And I have some extra life steal, so I am healing a little bit by each hit. Not to mention when that huge thing comes over, we also get healed. Is she going to go for a bind? Nah. I'm hoping she tries to bind us and this gives me free mana, but then again I'm full on mana, so that won't really help me much anyways. And it was out of range. So it doesn't matter regardless. But we did miss a siege. Sad face. It's okay. But yeah, I guess to a certain point with Sivir, once you have enough items that you can literally just press W, auto-attack the minion wave a little bit, then toss your Q through the majority of the minion wave, and the minion wave should be gone. That is a lot of minion wave in a few sentences. But yeah, it's pretty damn quick, so that's pretty great for us. I'm thinking, considering what's going on top lane with all those deaths constantly going back and forth, our best plan of attack would probably just go in mid lane here. Nivea putting herself in a weird spot. She does have egg, though. So let's just go ahead and destroy her. There we go. The kill coming in for Thresh. Of all people for that to go on, that's probably the worst, but it's okay. Because now we still get ourselves killing a few assists, and I'll just block that. Or never mind, it's going to hit a minion instead. So I'm going to block that to save the minion's life, but that's okay. Don't tank this, though. It's not worth our while. Let's get next minion wave. Anivia's not up for another 10 seconds or so. Nice hook coming in, actually. We can just go ahead and destroy her. To Lulu gain that kill credit. Very nice. The Thresh hook's coming in. Unfortunately, Morgana not ready for those at all. And it looks like that we found Zac here on the side. He's probably going to get away, though. Barely, though. Damn. Alright. We could keep pressuring, but Anivia's on the way, probably. And I think... Oh, never mind. Thresh is going to lantern him out. Kha'Zix has put himself in a very isolated, dangerous position without enough vision of their team. So if he stuck around there, I think he likely would have died. And Zac coming in here. Does he have passive? I want to kill this guy. He does not have passive. Alright, can I survive? I'm going to flash this wall, actually. I want nothing to do with this fight. I want to get the hell out of here. I do realize I had some teammates there who could have killed me, but in that scenario, because I want nothing to do with the fight, at that very moment, I think flashing the wall was a decent option. And it looks like we will get out with the casualty of Kha'Zix. We will have killed off the Zac. But we got a lot of turret damage on this as well. Yeah, it's below 500 HP, so we'll get that turret very soon. Very soon. Very soon. Starting to sound like freaking Sean Connery. Very soon. Yes. Let's just go here and then get ourselves some potions, I think, actually. Just one, I guess. We'll go bot lane, reset the wave, and maybe help out mid lane. I mean, mid lane's doing pretty good. It's got 111 farm. Pretty damn good numbers there. It's 302. Good stuff. Yeah, it looks like the Nivea is not really putting up much of a fight for him. In fact, actually, the wave is naturally pushing away from me, so by the time I get there, it's going to be gone. I think I'll just farm a little bit of Kha'Zix's jungle. Maybe reset the red buff or something like that. Because, yeah, I mean, he can utilize red buff for sure, no denying that, but I could utilize it better. Not to mention, I'm here and I'm taking it, and that's always a factor. And I don't think he's going to have a problem with me taking it. Yeah, so far the game's, it's not close by any means, but it's definitely not a stomp, and I like that. I like that very much. I just played a game before this, and unfortunately we stopped them so hard the game was over before they could surrender. And we took all 3 inhibs too. It was nasty, so I'm glad that this game is not like that. And it looks like Anivia's farming bot lane here, and with that, unfortunately, I don't have the sufficient vision to safely go and try to fight her, because what happens if someone's taking Gromp, right? If I walk right past that, I'm probably putting myself in a bad spot, so I'll get some sufficient vision and see what I can do from there. If I run to Anivia now, and she's gone. Son of a bitch. Well, well, I guess in her case, son of a bird. Maybe Swain, possibly. I don't know. Oh, gimme. And it's out of range. Goddamn troll. Alright, well, whatever. It looks like they're trying to goon squad the Lulu mid lane, so I'll just stick down here and farm. Thresh's going to share some of these minions with me. That is fine. And until we see them rotate, we can pressure this ball lane turret with ease. I mean, they're not here yet, so may as well. And it looks like Anivia's here now. Nice hook coming in, but I do not want to be anywhere near that wall, because Anivia damage is pretty silly. Alright, looks like a Meph's joined the party. I'll just go ahead and shove this in. Tossing the Q through the wave. Alright, and the crits, of course, helping us out. Sustaining our mana a little bit. And yeah, we can continue to hit this turret. There's a bit of a blind spot right here where they could show up, but we have that Wolf Spirit, I guess, letting us know. If that is ours, in fact. I'm not sure whether it's ours or if it's their team's, but either way, Thresh apparently wants to go for a hook here. Or a flay. Either way, it's fine. Let's just go ahead and get some crits and heal up our mana pool a little bit. Gotta love Essence Reaver. I love the way they reworked this item. It is so genius what they did. And it looks like they are on the way down here trying to stop us. So I'm going to rotate again. Because you want League of Legends, yes, kills are a factor, yes, farms a factor, all that stuff. But rotations, man. Rotations are what win you games. Because if you're at the right place at the right time, that's what gets you everything you want. If you're at the wrong place at the wrong time, then, well, doesn't matter how good you are. And unfortunately, I could not pursue Thresh on that one. Oh, man, I think I could let him die. My bad. You know, okay, I'm not going to say anything. Because at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's my bad. What the fuck? Is she DC or something? What? Like, why? Alright, well, because, like, I'd get it if they were, like, losing really hard, but they're not. Like, they're 17 to 10. Like, yes, we have turrets over them, because of superior rotations, but that's it. And you see, that's a perfect example right there. Like, Zac looks super glitchy, flying over the wall like that. He's like running instead of being a blob and flying. So that's exactly why I've looked for the shadow and spell shielded underneath that, because that way I know exactly where he's going to land and can predict his movements perfectly. And with the Lulu shields on me, this is really nice. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm going to take a breather here and just go back. But yeah, I have no idea why they're Morgana to suicide like that. This game is definitely not over. They still have a pretty fed Zac here, actually. Not as fed as our Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix has more farm, but he's got more kills and more assists. And Anivia scales super hard, so does GP, so does MF. I mean, they are not out of this game. We cannot rule them out, so I don't know why Morgana would do that to her team. It's very... Honestly, it's report worthy, so I would support that kind of action, but we should group and pressure drag. I think we start grouping, because the thing is with their team comp is very, very team fight oriented. And yes, we could just out-rotate them and we could just win that way. But it's a boring style. I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. I hate out-rotating teams and winning like that. Because, I mean, what's more boring than, oh, hey, they're all going for Baron? Okay, I'm just going to go and kill the Nexus. I mean, in some scenarios, that could be extremely exciting if it's close, you know, X-Peke and shit. But, like, if they just, like, let you take the Nexus and you never fight them, you require no mechanics, you're just standing there auto-attacking it, that's pretty boring, and that's what out-rotating normally comes down to, is little situations like that. I'd rather beat a team by acing them and then taking their base. That's like the most exciting way to fight people. And considering we're ahead, I think we have a little bit of leeway to try and team fight these guys. And here we go. Looks like we might have an opportunity right here on our hands. Let's go ahead and pop the ult here and just chase these guys down. Morgana getting herself very low. Can we get the last auto attack on her? I think we can. Yep, there it is. Very nice. Yeah, if you're ahead of Sivir, man, you just pop your ult with your team and you just chase people down. You run them down like a stampede. All right, Zac coming in. We'll go to where that is and look for the shadow and all that and just destroy him. And I thought he was going to live. My mistake. And there's a TP coming in on top of this goddamn blob. Oh, man. All right, he's going to hugify me. I'm going to flash out of this snowstorm. I didn't want to be in that crow storm. Whatever her ult's called, the storm thing, I just didn't want to have anything to do with it. Is that going to snipe her? Nah. She's not going to fall for that one again. But yeah, I probably should have healed Thresh instead of saving it for later, but it's okay. Oh, hold on. Oh, thank you for free mana. And that might just kill her, actually. Nah, I'm going to die. And I didn't get more Morgana, did I? Like, they're so low. Oh, the GP ult. Nice. I get the assist. Very nice. So yeah, minor throw there. Unfortunately, GP managed to get the flank on us. And I really thought I could kill Morgana at the very least. I was hoping for MF. I wasn't really thinking that was going to happen, but I was hoping for maybe a crit or maybe red buff to maybe burn him down. Didn't quite go down the way I planned, but it's all good. Got ourselves the Zerks. Also work towards the Infinity Edge next. I think I kind of explained the first two items, but the Infinity Edge, of course, is just to finish off the trifecta of all the crit. Because once you have enough crit, man, crit just becomes such a very, very good cost-effective stat, especially on the Infinity Edge, because early on, if you just have the Infinity Edge, I mean, all you have is 20% crit, and the crit bonus damage is great, but you only get hit at 20% of the time. That's not very good. But once you have, 50% crit or more, which is what we're going to get when we finish the item, well, I think we'll have 70%. 70% of our damage, or 70% of our auto attack is going to be increased by 50% in damage. That's a pretty big number, so that's why it's so good to have it as your third item, I would say. On Sivir, at least. Some champions want to get sooner, some champions want to get later. But yeah, on Sivir, I like a third. And then I'll get Lifesteal next. After that, probably a Bloodthirster or something like that. Possibly even, what's that item called? The QSS item. Mercurial Scimitar. Because that item gives us Lifesteal too. Not as much as BT, so it's not as strong in that sense. But it gives us the ability to QSS abilities, which, over top of our spell shield, arguably is a little bit overkill. But I like it. Let's just pop our ult here and just chase down the MF, because why the hell not? See you later. We're just going to pop her. Come on, GP. Oh, he's going this way instead. All right, we have Zac coming in. Let's go ahead and kite him around. I want to back towards Thresh here, and actually I'm just going to take the Lantern here, because I think Lulu's fine. Yep, she's got her speed buffs, and I just need... Oh, it's a little bit too deep there without the rest of our teammates around. So this is fine. All right, but nice. Managed to get MF, managed to get a few resources out of the rest of our team. We could pressure other parts of the map. In fact, we probably should, because we don't have a mini wave just yet. And it looks like Kha'Zix's going to get a pick there onto Morgana. Nice job. Wait, she has Hourglass too, and she still gets picked off? I mean, Hourglass is the item to counteract assassinations, so I'm surprised that went down. But you know what? Whatever, man. Let's go and get ourselves the blue buff. And rotate back mid, because it looks like a fight might emerge here. It looks like a fight definitely did begin, but I'll stick the wolves out here real quick. A hook come onto the minion. That's not going to lead to much. I'm here, though. But I'm going to get this top turret. This top turret's exposed. It's got a minion wave on it. What the heck, Zach? You keep trying the same thing. I'm just going to spell shield every single last one. I'm going to try to avoid the GP barrels. But yeah, I'm going to spell shield push every single last one of his leaps like that, because I can. Can I get her? Yeah, I got him. Or him in this case, not her. And actually, we can just finish the turret off. Alright, I'm taking turret damage. Come on, get me out. Nice. It's kind of confusing seeing all these GP ults everywhere. It's a little bit overwhelming, but nothing we can't handle. Triple kill coming in. Why am I taking? Ah, I'm out. Alright, cool. Can we get it? Yeah, quadra kill. Nice. Okay, and let's go ahead and just finish off the mini wave here. Get ourselves the turret. And okay, dang, nice monk. Yeah. Yay. Let's go ahead here and get the inhibitor. And what's next? I mean, we could end the game, but you know what, man? It's only 26 minutes. I'm sure there's plenty more fun to be had, and they're not surrendering. So they're fully, willingly committing to the rest of this game. And so I'm going to respect that, and I'm going to continue to fight them. And that means I'm going to take their top turret, because there's still a few people down. It is possible Nivea will TP in 10 seconds, and hold on. My spell doesn't work on this, does it? Oh, no, it did. Okay, so my ult does block, actually, one, I guess, round of explosives from GP ult. Which isn't much, but it's enough to get me out of the circle, at least. And it looks like Zach's in our jungle, or not our jungle, their jungle. I just saw him there. So my spell shield is down, so I'm going to be a little bit conscious of Zach flying out of nowhere. And never mind, he's backed off, as I was hoping he would. Nice. Alright, we put ourselves really in a really good spot here, guys. Good farm, decent score line. I mean, they have a decent amount of threats on their team, but we are counterplaying their threats in a very good way. So let's go ahead here and work towards our next item. I think I'll get the Vamp Scepter for sure, and I think I'll also just buy the next component, which BT, again, it's very good. It's given us a lot of good stuff, but I don't think we need the shields that much. We have so many shields from our teammates. I think this game, I'm going to go with the Mercurial Scimitar, because I think this might be a very good choice for us. Not to mention, it's not an item I get as often, and because we're this fed and this ahead, I'm going to give it a shot this time. Other items we could consider would be, I guess, the Blade of the Ring King, but Blade of the Ring King is kind of bad in this patch unless you're playing someone like Vayne, who works really well with percent damage. Sivir's more about crits and base damage instead of, percent damage, so I think Mercurial Scimitar makes a lot of sense for us, and Thresh is going to lantern us in. Thank you, sir. Let's head on in. And, okay, like, they have 2 down, so technically speaking, we could just bum rush down mid and win the game that way. It's a very simple strategy we could do here that would probably work, honestly, because it's, again, 3v5. And hold on, the bird's definitely dead here. Yeah, see ya. Let's just go ahead and just destroy this Zach. Alright, he's going to go into blob form. Let's just go ahead and kill these 2 off. Cool. Alright, Zach, get out of here. Bye-bye. Gets us 13 kills. MF's the only man standing, or only woman standing, because we're all about that gender equality. And let's go ahead here and just continue to kill off the turret. Hoping to do this before Lulu dies. Yes, we can. Nice. It looks like they have 2 up. Can we get the kills here? Yes, we can. There's 1. There's the twofer. And Thunderlord's Decree getting that last hit. Nice. Okay, and that's the game here, guys. Sitting at 15-1 and 8 assists. Not too bad. Go ahead and use the QSS here because, may as well use it at some point. Didn't ever need it in the fight. And that's the game here, guys. Hopefully you guys liked it. As per usual, guys, make sure to drop a rating on the video. Helps out a ton. And, of course, subscribe for more videos. And if you guys want to leave a favorite in the video, that is also very well appreciated. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.